A lot of people complain about the Portuguese bureaucracy and how hard it is to get certain government tasks completed because there are a lot of steps and a lot of different departments. While all of that is true, I'm just curious what they're complaining about compared to the experiences in the US, because in my opinion, everything takes so much longer in the US. Maybe it's where we live. We live in Lagos, Portugal, which is a smaller town, so it's not a big city. And before that, when we would do a lot of the government agency stuff, we mostly lived in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is much larger. For comparison, today we had 2 walk-in, like not even appointments, where we just pull a ticket and walk into the city hall office. 2 different departments. One was for the residency department and one was for the immigration department. The first agent that we sat with, he made copies for us of our passport, our residency card, and another document that we needed. It turned out that we needed to go somewhere else to actually finalize the application, and he just gave us the copies and said, here, you'll need these copies anyway, so keep them and take them to your next appointment. No charge, by the way. The second one that we met with was the immigration office, which is called AIMA here. AIMA in the Câmara of Lagos. The AIMA agent was super helpful. We ended up chatting with her for a very long time. She uploaded our documents, made copies for us. Once again, she found documents that we will need for our renewal process that we didn't yet have. She even helped us fill out forms for our criminal background check, all of that. Handed us the documents at the end of the appointment, said, here you go, here's what you'll need. If you have any questions, please return. We are here to help you. There's only one place in my whole life where I've experienced that level of kindness from government agencies, and it was in the town where my dad lives, Ozona, Texas. It's a town of 2,000 people. So we get to the public health center. I'm writing a blog on where to go because it was a little confusing. Once our number was called, we went up to the agent, we hand her the documents. She was super helpful. She said, okay, it'll be ready in a week and you can return here to pick up your health number. 2 city hall meetings and public health center meeting, all walk-ins, no appointments ahead of time. And we had lunch in between. The total time traveling to these places with lunch and having those 3 meetings was under 3 hours. It would be the equivalent of like going to the DMV, going to your local hospital, and going to the Social Security office in the same day. There's nowhere in the US that you can do all 3 of those things in under 3 hours. And if we didn't stop for lunch, it would have been 2 hours. So yes, there are different departments and different levels and different entities and government organizations within Portugal that can be confusing. They're a lot less confusing if you do your own research and understand some Portuguese. But the bureaucracy, it's a huge complaint, but it's not as time consuming and energy draining and honestly as negative of an experience as what I always experienced in the US.